So let's bring in House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith. Chair Smith, let's talk about the magnitude of the actions just taken in the last 24 hours.
You know, the president is delivering on the promises that he campaigned on, and he's not wasting any time. In his first 8 hours, Charles, he delivered on some important tax policy, but also trade initiatives. His tax policy that you were just talking about was pulling the United States out of the OECD agreement that the Biden administration agreed to that virtually would rip away $120 billion worth of profits from U.S. companies and strategically allocate it to everyone else and not even allow these foreign governments to respect and appreciate our global minimum tax.
It really is nuts. I mean, to see this, to voluntarily cede our greatness, it just boggles the mind. And of course, I look at Germany being the poster country for this nonsense. They've given away so much greatness. So what's on the drawing board next? A lot of talk about one big, beautiful bill, getting all the things through that you can't get with an executive order. Will Congress be able to step up and help expedite the process?
We're working as hard and as fast as we can. I've been pushing for the one big beautiful bill, much like what President Trump has been pushing for. In this bill, we can do his immigration policies that need to be passed into law, his energy policies that need to be passed into law, budget cuts, and also to extend his expiring provisions of the tax code. We should not kick the can down the road. Do it now. There are over 26 million small businesses that are making decisions now based on the uncertainty of what their tax bill will look like next year. We need to do it now, deliver for the American people, and get the job done.
A question that a lot of folks ask me if I'm walking down the street or whatever. All right, Charles, we're excited. We're ready to go. We want to feel these changes. Give you an example. So my sister-in-law voted for AOC. This time around, she voted for Trump. People have changed. They've changed the horse, right? They believe wholeheartedly. And it's great to have enthusiasm because we know that's part and parcel of success. When can the American public start to see some of this stuff in their everyday lives?
It's been tough the last 4 years where they've seen inflation go up almost 21% under the watch of Joe Biden. So it's made them have to pay more to put food on their table, clothes on their backs, and gasoline in their cars. You will see things going down quickly. The president's energy executive orders will help lower the prices of energy, which help fuel inflation with high prices. He is constantly focused on making sure we grow the economy, we increase wages for the everyday worker, reduce regulations, you name it. President Trump yesterday signed almost 100 executive orders just delivering for economic wins for working class Americans.
I got to ask you, I started at the top with the EU and what's happening over in Davos. It's disgusting. Those are the elites out there. And what do you make of it? Are we going to be able to reel Europe in to get them, to do the responsible thing, not just for themselves, but also as a trading partner?
They are completely out of touch with reality. If they are discussing getting closer to China, that's in fact the opposite of what the United States or any government with half of a brain are doing.
Yeah.
That's why you saw yesterday President Trump sign an executive order that is having the agencies and the secretaries to look at whether we should continue permanent trade relationships with China. That's a huge item. Also looking at the tariffs on China.
Hey, I got to ask you before you go, just 30 seconds, but I did a special last week on McKinley and the American Century, and it just boggles my mind. Now, I saw where you did the post about restoring his name to the tallest mountain in North in America, but what boggles my mind is how this man has almost been erased from the history books. He was so consequential, and that's becoming the preeminent nation in the world. And I guess the comment I'm asking is, do you feel like maybe we'll start to learn our history, start to appreciate our history so that maybe we can replicate our history?
Absolutely. History repeats itself, and it's important to know where we came from. President McKinley, pretty proud of, former Ways and Means chairman who then became president, and he did some amazing, serious, aggressive policies when he was chairman and also as president.
Yeah, there was also the McKinley tariffs before he became president. Chairman Smith, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All righty.